So what we're going to do today, since it's the end of the year, we have done a lot of pop chorus roulettes this year. We did some different styles as well, but I went back through and on name alone tried to remember the ones that I really liked, because I thought, okay, if I remember how this went, having written, a couple hundred songs this year, if I can look at the title and remember kind of how it went, it probably sticks for a reason. So one of those we're going to take and finish it out. And I picked one of my favorites. I've got it queued up on my phone here to listen to. And then we're going to basically edit what we've got, finish a second verse, a bridge if we decide we need one. And I am going to make you guys a little demo, I guess. Basically, keep your expectations low. I'm not a track girl. I am solid enough to make something listenable, and that's what I intend to do. Just as a end of the year gift for you guys, as for how much we've grown together and how much we've enjoyed writing together over this past year. Hey, Brian. Hey, Erica. Thanks for coming in. And I'll have everybody before the end of our session drop your email in the chat. So once I get that little kind of work tape demo done, I will send it to everybody who's here today, and we'll have the song that we finished together, and you can listen to it anytime and play it for anybody you want and say, I helped write this. Hi, Dale. Okay, so the song that I picked for us to revisit is Could Be Maybe. And if you guys were here for that, that was the day that we did a lesson called Girl Pop Revolution. So this was over the summer, and we were talking about all of the female artists that kind of had a massive summer in pop music. And actually, I was watching the Today Show this morning, and they were talking about that as well. Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Charlie XCX all sort of dominated the pop charts this summer, which was awesome to have a female dominated summer, because we haven't had something like that in a while. And we had some really great pop music. So what we did on our Girl Pop Revolution lesson, if you weren't here, is we wrote a song in the style of something that maybe Chappell would do. And that means we did not hold back lyrically. We were not afraid to get a little vulgar, talk about drugs, anything we wanted to say. We had a good time with it. And just kind of tried to write something. The aim was a super hooky melody and the sort of shocking lyrics that are also memorable, that paint a really cool visual, because that's what Chappell does in a lot of her music. It's very descriptive. She'll tell you what she's wearing, where she's standing, what you're wearing. You're being the subject of the person she's singing to in the song. So she gives us all this visual imagery in all of her songs. So that's what we aimed for with this one. Dale said COVID and flu B. That's a bummer, Dale. Sorry to hear that. We had flu A. Miserable. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Okay. So I'm going to play for you guys this bit of Could Be Maybe. I'll put her up to the camera. I was going to try to get it shared screen on here, but I had so much trouble getting my camera to connect that I didn't have a chance to get that set up. So this is the excerpt from our lesson. If you do want to go back and watch it, it's one of the pop chorus roulettes. And this is the end where when we write a chorus together, like at the very end of our lesson, I'll play down what we've got. So that's where we are with this. So this is Could Be Maybe.
Because if I can figure out a way to make something synthy for this, then next time we get together before we start.
I can see that you can't see the screen there. So I'll just play the audio. But yeah, it's a me and a me. So you're being inceptioned by Marti Jane right now.
New thing, I will. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your red lipstick. She did a line and she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. Did I block you up? Didn't I bother? She'll be pissed when you don't want her. Could be maybe if you're wearing your blue dress. Never know, baby, let's do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe.
Okay. Right. So that's what we wrote. I actually feel like that's pretty solid. I'm proud of what we've got there. But I am also always open to editing things to make them better. I am going to pop up my screen share here because I did go ahead and type out the lyric that we've got. I didn't want to listen to it too many times before we got together just because I didn't want to start getting my own ideas for it. So I just made sure that it was the song that I thought it was and kind of typed up the lyrics. Erica said, damn, we're good. Yeah, that's right. So I didn't want to get like too super attached to anything. So I'm also going to be figuring out my chord progression on that as we're going here, but I don't think that's going to be hard. I think it'll be good. All right, sharing my screen. And that's not what I want. Let me see. Where is my Word doc? There she is. Okay, let me pull that guy up. Okay. Present to you. Share screen. Window. There it is. Great. Okay. And let me blow this up a little bit so it's easier to see. There we go. And I'm going to make this bigger as well. Okay. So let's just, now that we've got this to look at, our goal for today, remember, is editing. Hello, Stuart. Welcome, welcome. Editing this, second versing it, deciding do we need a bridge. And then once we have it finished, again, I want you guys to throw your email into the chat for me, and I'm going to do a little recording, a little spiffed up work tape, and I'll send it to you so that we have like this work that we did together at the end of the year. Okay, it sounds like I started on that D. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your red lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. What did we do there? Did I block you? Didn't I bother? She'll be pissed when you don't want her good. Okay. Did I block you or didn't I bother? She'll be pissed when you don't want her good. And then we did the same chord progression on the chorus. All right. Figuring it out as we go. So I'm going to sing that little verse and pre again. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your red lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. Did I block you? Didn't I bother? She'll be pissed when you don't want her. Could be maybe if you're wearing your new dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. Okay, so let me do that chorus one more time. Could be maybe if you're wearing your new dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. All right, so that's what we've got. So out of the gate, why don't you guys tell me, if you weren't here for this originally, or if you were, what would you change of what we've got? I'm going to hold off on my thoughts on it, and I want to see what you guys think. So go ahead and start chiming in our chat here. What do you think we could make better out of what we've got? I do think we should keep the hook, so let's not go totally ham on changing things. But let me know what you're thinking. As I was reading it down and playing it through, there's just a couple things for me. One is that I've got a line typed twice. Just a couple things for me, but I want to see what you guys think. So I'm going to wait a second. I had, let's see, one in the verse and one in the pre. And I kind of feel good about the chorus. But if you don't, if there's something that you think could be better, stronger, different, feel free to let us know, because that's the way our songs get better. That's why it's always nice to co-write and have a few more minds in the room. All right. I don't know if our chat is running slow today or if you guys just think what we've got is perfection, so you're not chiming in. All right, while we're waiting, I don't want a whole bunch of dead time. I'll just go ahead then and tell you. Okay, we've got some input from Erica here. I was thinking we might want to set up what the maybe is before we get to the chorus. Okay, that's a thought. Because we didn't really do that. Maybe if you were in your... So let's look at the information we've got here. We've got... Reese said maybe that new dress instead of your new dress. Your new dress. Yeah, that's a possible. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your red lipstick. So we get a little bit of info right off the bat. We know that we're talking to this ex, and I do think we wrote this from a perspective of a female to female song as well. We know that they're at this party or at this club or whatever with somebody new, and they're wearing our ex's lipstick. So there's some kind of intimacy there, right? So first two lines out of the gate, I think, are solid. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. I kind of like that just because it's like painting the picture of this other woman who's kind of a party girl and also like, F you, I know who you are. So I feel good about what we've got there in the verse. My thought on something that we might want to change is the two reds. Just on the one hand, it doesn't bother me. Usually I don't try to use the same word that close together. But on the other hand, maybe there's a different descriptor for lipstick. She's kind of pretty in your old lipstick, your pink lipstick, just something that's not the two reds there. Because I really like the red light trick was a line that somebody chimed in. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of fun. And we don't really know necessarily what it means, but it's kind of salacious. And so it just kind of paints this image here. We've got a few more thoughts in here. Marianne said, bridge needs to be clearer. Yeah, I agree on that little pre-section that I liked the did I block you or didn't I bother, sort of making this ex feel like, are you even important enough for me to block? So we're sort of, I guess, there was a TV show on VH1 called The Pickup Artist, and they taught men this trick called negging, where you say something negative to a woman to make her on the defensive and want to impress you. So we're kind of negging this person here going, did I block you or didn't I bother? Like you weren't even important enough. And then I think she'll be pissed when you don't want her is kind of weak. We could definitely tighten that up. So let's see. Paul said, it wasn't here. It's in D flat. Could hear the last line of the chorus. Could be maybe go down to a chord one note down, or in B, same melody, but keep a mysterious feel. I think like that interests me, Paul, but also this is like pure pop stuff. And so for the sake of this style of song, it might be the simpler, the better. The easiest to hear and the easiest like on the ear, and the expectation, whatever expectation we're creating for that listener with the chord progression, it might be smarter for us to continue to resolve it in the way they expect. If it was a different kind of song or a different genre, I may not be that attached to that idea. Reese said maybe a shade of ruby red, or shade of red, sorry, ruby red. She's kind of pretty in your, I think we need I like that thought, Reese. We need just a one syllable though, right there. So she's kind of pretty in your black lipstick, could be a little edge. Let me pick this guy up again. Let's see. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your black lipstick. I don't know. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. I think I did a different chord progression on this little bridge, well, pre-chorus here. Did I block you or didn't I bother? She'll be pissed when you don't want her. Kathy said rose lipstick. Kathy, I think I like that single syllable and I like that it's a descriptor. Rose sounds a little sweet to me, and we're trying to paint this girl as this new flame of our ex as a specific kind of girl. So red, the black, the doing a line in the bathroom kind of make her a little more edgy. So I'd like to stay in that territory for her descriptors. Let's see. How do we feel about did I block you or didn't I bother? Do we like what that says? Because if we do, then let's keep it and fix the next line. But if we just want to scrap that whole thing, like I'm open to that too. Rick said cheap. Rick, perfect. You're a genius. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. I love it. That keeps us on brand for what we're trying to say about this girl. And I also like that we say she's kind of pretty, so it's not like we're not totally slamming her. We're just being like jealous and petty. Okay, Jim is here and said, in the idea of setting up could be maybe that second line of the pre could do that with something like, did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you? Sometimes I wonder. Okay, cool thought, Jim. And yeah, back on Erica's thought of like setting up could be maybe better. Because I think what we're saying with the could be maybe is like leaving the door open. It's just like kind of a flirty little playful thing. So, did I block you or didn't I bother? Stuart said, should I block or should I bother? I think, Stuart, we're in this moment. So we're not going to block her in the moment because we're actually like a little tipsy and thinking about trying to steal her away from a new girl and going home with her. So we're not going to block her here. Now we're trying to remember, did I think you were even important enough to block? Let's see. Marianne said your used lipstick. I think Marianne, used might be hard to fit in that. It goes by so quickly, and used is kind of a hard word to say. So that singability might not work for us. Frank said in her cheap lipstick, in your made me think it wasn't the ex. Okay. She's kind of pretty. And what about that makes you think it's not the ex? Because I do like the connotation that she's sharing lipstick with the ex. I just had a thought popped in my head that says she's kind of pretty wearing your lipstick. We could say it takes out one of our adjectives, but it also stays with the main thing, which is that maybe they're kissing, maybe they're, either way they're sharing lipstick. Erica said, nice, Jim. Exactly the kind of thing I was thinking. Yeah, I think that's solid as well, Jim. Let me scroll back up here. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you? The only thing I would change on that is say, do I still want you? Tonight, I wonder. So that we're keeping in the moment, because we're not saying like, oh, this is my long lost love. We're saying, I might want to hook up with you tonight. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you? I'll have to try that for singability on the still want you. Fix that there. Okay. So getting your new comments. And Jim says, I like tonight. Tony said, in our fave lipstick. I like that, Tony, too. I think it might go by too quickly for us to catch what it means. Okay, so I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty wearing your lipstick. Okay. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. Do we have a preference on those? Do we miss the adjective of cheap if we say wearing your lipstick? A new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty. I do like keeping she's kind of pretty. so that we're hanging on to, we're not totally slamming this chick. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do you still wonder? Or sorry, do I still want you tonight? I wonder. Marianne said, if you get tired of her, that's cool too, Marianne. Block you or didn't I bother? Maybe that is possibly something that could be second verse, Marianne. I do like that thought of like, if you get tired of her. Reese said, your stale lipstick. Ew. Oh, Kathy says, I like cheap. Jim says, I like cheap. All right, let's roll with cheap for Reese. I was totally not laughing at your line. I was laughing at the idea of stale lipstick. Made me like, whoa. Paul said, cheap is good, but a dig, where your lipstick is simpler. Right. Yeah, I think I like the dig over the clarity of wearing your lipstick. Okay, so let's try all of that together. Let me move this water before I knock it onto my keyboard. I am notoriously clumsy. I know you guys only ever see me sitting in a chair, so you don't get to experience that. Okay. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you tonight? I wonder, could be maybe if you're wearing your new dress. Never know, baby, let's do something we'll regret. Okay, let's take a peek at our chorus here. Scrolling back up because I know somebody had some thoughts on that chorus. I think that does fix the setup of could be maybe with what Jim has piped in here. Scrolling back up. I know somebody had a chorus thought, or I thought someone did. Oh yeah, Reese said that new dress instead of your new dress. If you're wearing that new dress, you know, thinking about the your new dress, Reese, I agree. We wouldn't know if she has a new dress because we're not with her anymore, right? So is it like if you're wearing your black dress, your something, is it something that we have seen her in and liked her in? Could be maybe if you're wearing your black dress. That's too hard to sing. Could be maybe if you wear your black dress. We could take out wearing and put if you wear your. Scrolling down to see what new thoughts we've got. Okay. Could be maybe if you wear your black dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. Whoops. Could be maybe if you wear your black dress. Kathy said, if you're wearing that dress. That's cool, Kathy. That simplifies. Stuart said, in your little black dress. Could be maybe in your little black dress. Kind of like that, too. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. Could be maybe in your little black dress. I'm trying to decide. I like the attitude of in your little black dress, but do we need the qualifier of if you're wearing this thing that you know I think is hot, like you wore it knowing you would see me? So Kathy's would work with if you're wearing that dress. Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. Okay, let's try little black dress. Could be maybe in your little black dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. If Marianne said, if you're in a sexy dress, I think that might be too on the nose, Marianne, with the sexy dress. I like it. I kind of like the attitude of in your little black dress. Could be maybe in your little black dress. Stuart said in that little black dress, but I think we need to say your to clarify we're talking to X, not about this old the new flame in a certain dress or whatever. Jim said, I like if you're wearing that dress because it keeps him in the moment of it might happen tonight. Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. All right, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote on you. Could be maybe in your little black dress, or could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. I could honestly be talked into either one. So let's chime in with a vote here. Could be, I'll sing both here. Could be maybe in your little black dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. All right. Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. All right. Tony said, did you sing if you wear your... Yeah, I had to... Sorry, Tony. I think I had to change that for the syllables to make it singable. Could be maybe if you wear your black... If you're wearing that... If you wear your black dress would have to be if you wear. If you're wearing that dress would have to be wearing, I believe. Uh-oh, we're looking tired. 2 for that, 2 for little black dress. Stuart knows what's up. He called it the LBD. Everybody knows what that is. Erica said if makes it sound like she doesn't know what she's wearing. Could be maybe. Paul said I like if it follows nicely. Yeah, I think that's what we were going for there. Paul was could happen if you wear that dress I like. You know, we're kind of hinging it on all of these little factors. Okay, we've got 2 more for that. So Jim said that, but can't go wrong really. So unless I get like 17,000 votes for little black dress, we're gonna roll in with that dress for now. So could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. Let's do something we'll regret. Okay, do we need let's do or might do? Might do something we'll regret. I think might do keeps us in the space of could we, couldn't we, which is kind of a fun space to live. It's that flirty place. So let me get in here and type this stuff out. Do I still want you tonight? I wonder, could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. I do like that because it does give us that connotation of like, you know, the one, you know. And let's see. Never know, baby. Might do something we'll regret. Erica said, but aren't they already together? No, the ex Erica is at the place with the new girl. We're thinking about stealing her away. That's kind of what our chorus is. So I'm going to just talk this down. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you tonight? I wonder. Could be maybe. Whoops, if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. Might do something we'll regret. If you make, okay, before we move on, let's nail down these top 4 lines. Did I block you or didn't I bother? Do I still want you tonight? I wonder. So as I'm reading it down without singing it, I'm thinking about, do we need to qualify seeing the ex, or do we just know that she's here at the same place we are? I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. I wonder. Oh, sorry, Erica. Erica said, I didn't mean together in a relationship. I meant together in the same place. Yes, together in the same place. So did I block you or didn't I wonder? Now I'm wondering, do we need this little pre to set up the notion that, you know, are you at the bar buying her a drink? Like, do we need to set up that I'm not looking at you right now? Or is it stronger to keep in the space of that did I block you or didn't I bother? Kathy said, I thought the ex was there at the same place. Yes, we're talking about 3 people in the same, let's just call it a bar. In the same bar, our ex's new fling, and us. Or me, I'll say. It's getting confusing. I'm like, there's 70,000 people here. Okay. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick.
She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light chick. And I'm at the bar buying her a drink. Down and red about it tonight, I think. I was just trying out. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Tonight, I think, just to see if there was anything that made that feel stronger in terms of setting up the visual. You always did like a red light trick. Let's toy with that for a second. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Is there something sassy we could say here, like that I know I could steal you away if I wanted to? So bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Bet she'd lose her mind if she, or bet I'd take you home without a, not this, I hate this, but without a blinker or something. I don't know. Just thinking on, do we need to come with that sort of thought instead of the, did I block you or didn't I bother? Do we need to clarify that all three are here? I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line and she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Home Studio Haven said, but I bet when you kiss her, you think of me. That's cool. I like the sass of that. Dale said, and thought for later that I'll forget, would you chance insult if she wants to pick her up? She might want to point out the familiar red. Oh, I think you're talking about the lipstick, Dale. Okay. I think the insult is okay. I think it's a little petty catty, but also kind of describes these girls, like, and where they're at in life. Maybe they're early 20s or whatever. So it doesn't bother me in terms of like, would she be like offended? Tony said, maybe try replacing red light trick with while you're at the bar getting a drink to clear up that they're all three together. I think that I would miss that red light trick, Tony. Like, it just, there's something about the sass of it that I think works really well right there. So Mary Ann said, I see you at the bar buying her a drink. I bet when you kiss her. But baby, when you kiss her, I know what you think. I'm thinking about what Home Studio said about the when you kiss her, do you think of me? Because the trouble with changing all this is that we just fixed it so that it sets up could be maybe. Let me get in here and type it so we're looking at it. And I'm going to type it right above what we've currently got. I see you at the bar. Let's stick with bet for now, because of that. I saw your new friend. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Because I also like the bet bar and buy-in. It's nice. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. And I bet when you kiss her, you're missing me. Let's just tag that in for now. This is Jody, by the way. All right, we'll stop saying Home Studio Haven. Hi, Jody. Oh, Marianne, sassafras. Marianne said, I'm thirsty too, baby. I like the double meaning on that. The entendre is fun. Ooh, Rick, that's a cool thought too. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I'm thirsty too, baby. What about me? I'm trying to figure out how I could sit that in there, Marianne. The thirsty too. Bet you're at the bar buying her a drink. Rick, I do like my favorite drink. I like circling back to me. I was trying to see if it fits in there. Okay. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I think it can work. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Okay, Jim said, I think bet you're at the bar makes it more like she's talking to herself instead of her ex. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, well, let's then, if that's throwing everybody, let's figure out how to get us talking to the ex. Oh, Jim said, I retract that, I guess. Rick said, you lean in and kiss her, but it's always me you think. Yeah, I know, Rick. It's like the trouble of trying to make it land on that hard rhyme is that it's hard to say it like in a way that makes sense there. Paul said, buying her my drink. Okay, so take out the favorite. Bet you're at the bar buying her my drink. Buying her my drink. I like that. I like that, Paul. Let's see. I'll sing both. And if favorite sounds clunky, you guys let me know. Bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Bet you're at the bar buying her my drink. Do we have a preference on that? And I bet when you kiss her, you I don't want you. I bet when you kiss her, I'm on a day. How can we get this line to set up the could be maybe and also have some attitude in it? Jody said favorite. Bet you're, we can make it work so that the syllables match the bet you're at the bar buying her my favorite drink. So we kind of have that 16th notes there. So I think we can make it work. Marianne said, I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I'm thirsty too, baby. What do you think? I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I'm thirsty too. That thirsty, shoot, it's hard to sing in there. I'm thirsty too, baby. What do you think? Gosh, I like what that says, Marianne. It's just hard to sing. Let's see. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Okay, Stuart said, I wonder when you kiss her, is it me you're thinking? I see what you did there, Stuart, with the thought of like hitting on thinking so that it hits the rhyme, but it kind of leads in also to could be maybe. Let me fix that. Buying her my favorite drink. So let's move this. Sounds like we might be over that. Did I block you or didn't I bother? I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I bet when you kiss her. I wonder when you kiss her, is it me you're thinking could be? I like that, Stuart. I don't know if it sets up or it could be maybe. Erica said, when you kiss her, do I wish you'd think? Okay, Erica, that does make that setup work, I think. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. When you kiss her, do I wish you'd think of me? I like what it says. Let's tighten it up, though. Tony said, maybe, what do you think could be? And I'm not sure what I think. Okay. It could be a setup. It could be maybe. That's a thought, too, Tony. Marianne said, I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. I'm thirsty, too, baby. What about me? It's the thirsty, Marianne, that's hard to sing in that quick timing. I'm thirsty, too, babe. It's like hard to get thirsty too in that space. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. When you kiss her, do I wish you'd think of me? Could be. I was trying Erica's line. When you kiss her, do I wish you'd think of me? When you kiss her, then I wonder what you think. Jody said, when I see you kiss her, it makes me think. Okay, that's probably the tightest so far. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. When I see you kiss her, it makes me think. Could it be maybe if you're wearing that dress? That's the cleanest version, Jody. When I see you kiss her, it makes me think. But I think we also need to imply I could steal you if I wanted. So how do we get that in there? Paul said, how about I'm thirsty, baby? So taking out the two. See you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. Thirsty, baby, what about me? I don't know. It's we're also about to use that baby, and I don't know if I want to throw it out right there. Rick said, "When I see you kiss her, what else can I think?" Stuart said, "It gets me thinking. I see you at the bar buying my favorite drink. I see when I see you kiss her, it gets me thinking." I'm trying to figure out if there's a cool melodic way to throw away thinking. Dale said, "And I bet when you kiss her, you're thinking about me. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. And I bet when you kiss her, you're thinking about me. Could be, maybe." The way that phrase, Dale, I liked that. I was kind of missing the hard rhyme, but I think that works. And I bet when you kiss her, you're thinking about me. Because that gives us the attitude. When you kiss her, you're thinking about me. For me, that does an okay job of setting up could be maybe. Here's why. Because it's giving, like, I bet you thinking about me, and we're saying could be maybe I'm thinking the same thing. Like, so it does fix that for me. If you're a hard disagree on that, let me know. But let me try this. I'm going to try this verse and pre together. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line and she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. And I bet when you kiss her, you're thinking about me. Could be, maybe, if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be, maybe. All right. I like all of that on the verse and pre. Let's take a break from chorus land and get rolling on the second verse. I think we have those first four lines are solid. So if you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there. If you make up your mind and I still care. So the attitude of that is, if you decide that you want to go with me and I still even give a crap, I'll let you waste my time. So table that for now, but in the back of your mind, if you think you got something that beats it, we'll talk about it here in a minute. Let's get on that second verse. And I'm going to just give us our little title up here. And verse land, pre-land, chorus land. All right. So we got to get the second verse in a way that keeps us in the moment and allows us to sing back into the could be maybe. So let's remember that nothing definitive is happening because we're still saying it might happen. Tony said maybe swap, but I bet for and I bet. I think that's what I have, Tony. If I sang but I bet, then that was just my mistake. So Marianne said, I think I just saw you looking at me. Marianne, did you mean that for that pre, or are you talking second verse here? Let's talk through what this verse needs to be about here. So, see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink, and I bet when you kiss her, you're thinking about me. Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. Might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. So our melody is da 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 da. Is there a thought to, like, it's kind of cute how you're trying to replace me? just thinking on where we need to go here. I think my instinct is that we continue this conversation. It's kind of cute how you're trying to replace me. I don't like how that sings, so maybe there's a cleaner version. And we've also got that kind of pretty. I don't want to overuse that slangy phrasing. Jim said could start with her seeing her ex's reaction to the chorus, like seeing it in her grin or something. Okay. Jody said, I like the angle of you haven't left yet, so maybe you still want me. Rick said different verb than trying. Yeah. All of that is good stuff. Marianne said pre-second verse, I'm going to hang here, see how it plays out. That might be something that's in our last line, Marianne. I'm not sure yet whether we're going to need that second pre, so we'll see how it goes when we get there. Because I do generally not like to double up on a pre-chorus. To me, by the time you've heard it once and heard the chorus once, we kind of were on full speed ahead. Let's go. Jim said, that's good, Jody. So Jody's thought was, although you haven't left yet, so maybe you still want me. So let's think about that for a sec. And Tony said, is verse 2 going back in time down memory lane? Backstory is verse 2 staying in the moment. I think probably, Tony, it's going to stay in this moment. I also like the thought of, her little smile or smirk or whatever, that she sees me too, and she's probably thinking the same thing. Tony, that could be a bridge thought. We could let's go to that place we used to go or something like that. We could bring in some backstory there, because that does give us a new, interesting lane to take. So let's see. Back on that, you haven't left yet. I thought you'd walk out the minute you saw me. Let's also remember we want this same bit of attitude. We want to keep the tone of this sass and also the visual stuff. So let's think about, is the ex trying to make us jealous? Does she put her hand, you put your hand on her hip you put your hand on her hip like a da-da. Is there anything to that? I kind of like that visual. You put your hand on her hip like she's, you put your hand on her hip like she's on her hip. Da-da-da. I see you looking to see if I saw, or something like that. Is there a thought in that notion? Jody said, when you were with me, you couldn't wait to leave. Yeah, that's really cool, Jody. Now you're with her, but you're still here. Rick said, like you own her. Oh, cool thought. I love that angle, Jody, is you couldn't wait to get me home. You're with her. What are you still doing here? So let's try it. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. I see you looking, or so I see you. Is it she you do that and then you look at me and smile or grin or smirk or something haha kind of thought? And then maybe in these next two lines, we can get that notion of, when you were with me, you couldn't wait to leave. Now you're with her and you're still here. So you put your hand on her hip like you own her. Is there a thought of, and baby, I know what those hands can do, or something like that, something sexy? You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I know what those hands, those is hard to sing. Like you own her. And baby, I know what those hands can do. Like you own her. And baby, I know what. And baby, I know how that. And baby, I remember how that feels. Is it me putting myself back in the moment on her hip like you own her? And baby, I remember how that feels. Thinking about what's convincing me watching them to want to like steal her away and take her home. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I remember how that feels. But if you really want her. Something is it, but if you really want her, how come you're still here? So let's see if we can get this tight in 2 lines so we could go right back into the chorus. Like you own her, baby, I remember how that feels. You put your hand on your hip like you own it. And baby, I remember how that feels. I gotta ask, but if you really want it, how come you're here? I might want to tweak this melody here too, just to make it interesting. Marianne said you look at me to see if I'm a goner. That's a cool thought, Marianne. Baby, I remember how that feels. Trying to convince me? Is there a thought of trying to convince me how bad you want her? How bad you want her? You put your hand on her hip like you own it. And baby, I remember how that feels. How bad you want her. But if you want her, how come you still? But if you want her, how come you're still here? Can we get here and feels to loosely rhyme? I'm not a hard rhyme kind of gal. I'm not a stickler on that. So let's try it out. Jody said, I have to wonder how bad you want her. I have to wonder how bad you want her. Trying to show me how bad you want her. I think it's like you're trying to one-up me or something. I like that. Trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why are you still here? We'll try that. That might be too loose. I'm just thinking, is that like long E enough to get a rhyme in there? Rick said, I wonder, does she know she's your new heart donor? That's funny, Rick. I like the quirkiness of that. I don't think we have enough time in this like little short verse to make that work, but I like where your head's at with it. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I remember how that feels. Trying to show me how bad, trying to prove to me how bad you want her. Trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why are you still here? Could it be maybe trying to prove something? Nah, I think we're okay with trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why are you still here? Could be maybe. If you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. You might do something we'll regret. Ooh, maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby. There's something we'll regret. If you make up your mind. That works really nicely with the if you make up your mind, because it gives us like this ex trying to prove like that she's over me, but she's really not. So I'm thinking there might be an issue with if you're wearing that dress now, because now we're looking at her, talking to her. Tony said, maybe trying to show me could be trying to impress me. Paul said, will she realize tomorrow when she's sober that last night's looks were not so real? That's a cool thought too, Paul, but I think it shifts our focus too much to New Girl when it's really about like these two are playing a game with each other, trying to make each other jealous. Let's see. You put your hand on your hip like you own it. And baby, I remember how that feels. trying to impress me with how bad. Impress is hard to sing in there, Tony. Joey said, I don't like you using kiss in the pre and in the chorus. Oh, I got you. And I bet when we could do touch her instead of kiss her. And I bet when you touch, that's actually a little more salacious. So I like it. I bet when you touch her, you're thinking about me. And that then solves the problem of us using kiss twice. Trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want, can't help but wonder, 'cause you're looking over here. Could be, maybe. But if you want to, Marianne, I'm going to combine what you said and what I said. But if you want her, why you looking over here? Over here. And then Tony said, trying to show just how far you're over me. Trying to show just how far you're over. I like that too, Tony, but I like the like you want her, because I like what it leads into with it. But if you want her, why are you looking at me? Let's rock with that for a sec. And you guys let me know if you're wearing that dress, does it still make sense singing into it from this second verse? You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I remember how that feels. Trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why you looking over here? Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, then let you waste my time. You kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. Does if you're wearing that dress still work? Let me know. Could be maybe. We could change it here to since you're wearing that dress. When you touch it, you're thinking about me. Could be maybe. With you wearing that dress. How about with you wearing that dress? Could be maybe with you wearing that dress. Nah, that doesn't really make sense. Jim said, I think if works. Okay. Oh, Rick, was that what your guess was, that the if does work? Let's try all this together then. I'm already thinking ahead of like, how do I try to lightly make this such a cool, like Chapel's production is so cool. And I'm not even in the same like universe in terms of having that kind of knowledge. So we'll see how this turns out, but I think it's going to be fun. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line and she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. See you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. And I bet when you touch her, you're thinking about me. Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I remember how that feels. Trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why you looking over here? Could be maybe if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be maybe. All right, I'm solid on that. We are going to need a bridge. If you guys are cool, I'm going to we're running over time a little bit, but let's finish this out. This, I think, is going to be more important what it does melodically and rhythmically, that it does something hooky and interesting than what it says. So we're coming out of could be maybe. Thinking about also trying to remember what Chapel does in her bridges. So I'm going to look up Chapel, a couple of Chapel songs really quick and see if she has a standard approach to bridges or if it varies like by the song. So what's the bridge in? Oh, Good Luck Babe has an insane melodic bridge. Oh, we've got some chimes in on the if. Dale said, I see you wearing that dress. And Marianne said, since you're wearing that dress. Yeah, we may not need to change it. Also, like, I don't want to heavy overthink this because it is pop music and sometimes the simplest is the best solution. So, yeah, Chapel does pretty interesting bridge moves. So let's think about this for a second. I was trying to think of, does the could be maybe, do we do anything with that? Like repetitive, like, do I want to take you home? Could be maybe. Do I da-da-da-da-da? Could be maybe. Like, do we use that? So we're coming out of could be maybe. Do I take you home? Do I want to take you home when it cracks? Do I want to take you home when it Wonder if we could do a bunch of rhymes with maybe that we haven't used yet. Do I want to take you home? Let you break me. Do I want to da-da-da something crazy? Do I want to da-da-da-da-da some another rhyme and then could be maybe, could be maybe. Let's try something like that. Do I want to take you home? All right, bridge. I'm going to stick this in here. I'm not totally sold on it. Do I want to take you home? But if you do need to tap out, if you've got something else you need to do, just make sure you pop your email in there for me before you go. Do I want to take you home? Let you break me. Do I want to something crazy? And let's keep, whoopsies. Let's keep the syllables the same here. Crazy. So, melodically speaking, could be maybe. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to turn it down the crazy? Do I want to turn down maybe? Could be maybe, could be maybe. I think we could do that. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to something crazy? I'm going to, Kathy said, I've been thinking of you a lot lately. Okay. I like that lately thought, Kathy. Rick said, am I going to take you home? Could be, am I going alone? Maybe. I like what you're doing there with the separating those hook words, Rick, but I think let's hang on the could be maybe, like with asking all of these questions. I already said, do I want to let you drive me crazy? I like that. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to let you drive me crazy? I'll tweak on that melody a little. Do I want to take you home? Do we mind the two let yous here, or do we like it? Sometimes it's a hooky thing to have it twice like that. So y'all chime in. And we need one more. Let's go with Kathy's thought on lately. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to let you drive me crazy? Do I think about you all the time lately? be, Mary said, could you drop her where you stand, be right here with me, maybe leave the sidebar, get out of here. Brian said, let you repeat it seems fine. Let's try, come out of this chorus and into our little bridgey section. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be, maybe. Probably have a little instrumental right here. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to let you drive me crazy? Do I think about you all the time lately? Could be, maybe, could be, maybe. If you're wearing that dress, let's do something we'll regret. Let's do that. I really like the changing that to let's do, and then we'll come back with a full chorus. Do I want to take you home, let you break me? Do I want to let you drive me crazy? Do I think about you all the time lately? Could be, maybe, could be, maybe. So we're going to use that to get us back into the chorus. Could be, maybe, could be, maybe. And we'll do like a little breakdown and do half wearing that dress. And then do the let's do something we'll regret. And then I think we come back in full chorus. So we're going to try this all the way down. I think this is a fun one. I really like the sing-songiness of it. Okay. I saw your new friend in line for the bathroom. She's kind of pretty in your cheap lipstick. She did a line, then she gave me some attitude. You always did like a red light trick. I see you at the bar buying her my favorite drink. And I bet when you touch her, you're thinking about me. Could be, maybe, if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be, maybe. You put your hand on her hip like you own her. And baby, I remember how that feels, trying to show me how bad you want her. But if you want her, why you looking over here? Could be, maybe, if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Could be, maybe. Could be, maybe. I wanna take you home and let you break me. Do I wanna let you drive me crazy? Do I think about you all the time lately? Could be, maybe, could be, maybe. If you're wearing that dress, let's do something we'll regret. Could be, maybe, if you're wearing that dress. Never know, baby, might do something we'll regret. If you make up your mind and I still care, I'll let you waste my time and kiss me there until you hate me. Be, maybe, up until you, I'll make you hate me. Could be, maybe. Just trying out a little taggy tag there. It does feel like I could have one. And I played the bridge chords wrong, so apologies on that. But I do remember how they go, so I'll get it right when I do the recording. I feel pretty good about that, and I feel like it's going to be pretty fun. So, finishing strong. This is our last PopWorks of 2024, and we've got a finished song here, and I'm going to make a little audio of it and send it to all you guys. So, if you don't mind to pop your email in the chat here. If you don't want to put it in the chat, you can probably email it to Dana at Songtown, and just let her know that you want to get your email to me so I can send you our little track that we rewrote together. So I'll hang here for a couple of minutes and give you guys a second to put your info in there, or to let me know that you're going to get Dana your email. And it'll probably take me, I would say, give me like a week to 10 days. I've got some catch up work I've got to do, turning in a whole bunch of songs that I haven't turned in yet for 2024. And then I'll get cracking on something to send you guys. So I'm glad that you guys were here with me today. And thank you for spending some time with me and for writing a cool song. And I'm going to shut off my camera, but go ahead and shoot me your email, or let me know that you're going to send Dana your email for me. And I will see you in 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. Bye.